Hello. Welcome to the Gordex stream. I'm Gordex. I'm going to be playing VA-11 Hall A again. We're going to officially start a new game. The last time I played this, we did the prologue and Anna chapters. And now, yeah, time for a new game. I was having issues with it, so I did have to uninstall it and reinstall it. But that's fine. That just means I get to play this game again. Even though I was going to start a new game regardless. Hey, over here. Oh, hey, she's in the TV. So if you are joining me just now, I had played the intro chapters, and we met Anna Graham, who seems to be some very strange digital ghost. Maybe she's a hacker. I don't know how much of Jill's body is... Well, I'm pretty sure Jill's all organic. So let's see. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look on the brighter side of things. And let's see, excuse me for a second. Okay. So, I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Yeah, so, I'm not really sure what she is. I mean, she could be a hacker, but I don't know how Ghost of the Shell Cyberpunk, the world of Valhalla is, and as far as I know, you're just some strange form of digital ghost. In any case, you should check out that parcel you just got. See ya. Huh? What's the matter, my kitties? I have my cat here with me. She is just... Well, she's just there on my window. Jill. Oh, let's see. What is Miss Stingray doing? Oh, who's this to dream? There's something near the door. Primera. It's a good thing I haven't played the story mode in like years. I get to re-experience all this again. Okay, so now that we're officially starting the game instead of just playing prologue chapters, we have some stuff to deal with. Membership to Shining... Oh, goodness. Jill, what if... Okay, we all have needs. God, that is a terrible name for a service that I'm assuming is providing erotica for Miss Stingray. Renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure you save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So this is Jill's apartment. We have her collection of rare bottled liquors. We got a wall poster of her boss, which she probably has a crush on. Oh, look at the wallpaper. Jill and her boss. Let's see. And then we have 4, who is her cat. I know that we'll get to decorate her room as the game goes on. So let's see. So yeah, it's very, very minimal right now. Just the essentials and the basics. I like the TV on top of the mini fridge. It's actually a pretty nice setup for like a small apartment. So who's that letter from? Nobody. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but that's her cat 4, and 4 apparently talks. Like the corgis. We're gonna go to work. Well, we're not gonna deal with the Augmented Eye right now. Maybe we should? Well, if I remember correctly, the Augmented Eye is a news website, and you could read articles on the world building of Glitch City, and if I remember correctly, everyone's mostly talking about a hacker by the name of Alice Rabbit. Good evening. Oh, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. I'll only admit you have a John face, Gil. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? I don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and it's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar was at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll be evicted if I miss rent again. And then there's all those beer cans laying around my apartment and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the education bar in the recipe book. That will show you up on the top left. Also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. So Gil's our tutorial. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from all the cells right to the shaker in the center. Gil. When done, press the mix button and type anything. Click and serve button and drink. Serve and yeah. The next step, no, the reset button. We played the intro chapter. We're fine. Gil, I'm the one that went through formal BTC instruction. There should be no problem. Let's make a piano man. Let's get this over with. The piano man. 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, powdered Delta. Wow, this is a big drink. And 3 of these. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. All on the rocks and mixed. Lovely glass. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget, you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if the recipe says it uses optional carmetrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carmetrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmetrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you have too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? No, I am, yeah. Hey guys, it's Dana, our boss. Oh, but, who's that? I don't know, found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Can't just push that responsibility onto us! We have work to do, damn it! There, 2 of you, believe in yourselves. Do you think the chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowning about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick up such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. I'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. I felt that serving corgis with drinks, which would be a dream of mine, was made on a monkey's paw given the clientele we met that day. You're joking. Yo, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, So as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. So Gil was missing throughout the prologue chapters. As far as his character goes, I don't know what he is. Hell, I don't even know if Gil's his real name. But he seems to usually get mixed up in a lot of shady stuff. Some related to government, some not. Also, let's change the channel. I want wrestling. We'll put the Hassie commercial on. Because, I don't know, given my exposure to Cyberpunk through this game, I may want to do a playthrough of read-only memories. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new Jukebox. This model needs to have all of its slots filled out before it can start. I wonder what the logic behind that decision was. Alright, let's see here. Well, we can't start without my favorite song. Where are you? We just gotta open up with Carmatine Dream. Okay, let's see. Now for some upbeat stuff. This is our first day of the new game. Let's see what we got here. Nah, what's the word? To ambient. We'll do with that. Oh, we'll do that one. Let's start at the end. Because there's also a lot of, like some serious music. Snowfall. Ooh, that sounds nice. Some guitar in there. So, you never know what kind of customers we're gonna get. I also like that you could change the song playing on the fly. So if things get serious, I can pick the appropriate music. Keep it all nice and theatrical like that. What else we got? No, that wasn't too bad. Where's that really upbeat one from the OST? Oh, I can hear my kitties meowing. Drive Me Wild. Good for health, bad for what? Ooh, we'll do that one. No. Nope. We'll do a little that one, 2 more. How is this one? That's a pretty nice one. Oh, kitty, no scratchy the chair. Actually, scratch that thing as much as you want. We're gonna friggin' throw that away when the spring cleaning comes around. I had a lovely chaise lounge, and now it is a shitty chaise lounge. And I guess my cat can scratch it, and I'm just gonna toss it out. What's this one? Star Pierces the Dark. To ending game music. The Renewed Hope. Hi Alan. So we unlock the songs by playing the game and also buying them in the shop, which we'll do at the start of the next day before we go into work. Yeah, we'll do this one. This was nice. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks quite the big guy, though. And given this little bit of text, let's make it a big beer. So double the ingredients. 3, 4. Oh, whoops. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 powdered deltas. I have this weird feeling this is the carbonated water effect for the drink. Still want to know what the hell this does. This might be like some spice or something. And 8 of this bad boy. And now all mixed. A big beer. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good. In fact, nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in the meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to the worst hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. So he is the chief editor and owner of the news app Jill has on her tablet that you can read before she heads to work, which I forgot to do, but we'll do next time. Thinking nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Alice Rabbit being a very notorious hacker in this world. No one who knows who she is, but there's subtle hints that she might be someone we know. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running to at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. Funny how internships work that way, regardless of career. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, I'm tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders or other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my days scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People did great people get bored of certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now I need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might as well write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part is that they know half of our clicks The worst part is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists of your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying him for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. Oh, so? He rarely writes about the places in the newspaper sends him to. I even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at, and when he says that... I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. Man likes his beers. Become cheaper in bulk at the store, though. What the heck is the beer under? Bubbly drink. Of course it would be. And Mr. Donovan likes them big. So he's gonna give him a big beer. Always aim to please when you're serving food or drink. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional right to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much! Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell, or rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see... Oh, those folks who pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs. What they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. Oh god, so much. That happened to me so many times these past couple of years. It is heartbreaking, and I don't like seeing it. But given my personal experiences, I'm not going to support terrible people who do terrible things. Anyway, I want to see them suffer. They get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit enjoying. You thought wrong. But if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in a random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. I wholeheartedly agree with that. If you want to wear socks with sandals in your own home, that's fine. Do as you please. But if you out in public, you are a cursed kind, and misfortune will follow your life as long as you do that in public. I knew a man who lost his job and divorced, and he always wore sandals and socks in public. I'm not saying that was the reason, but could be a curse. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. It's like hairdressers! This sounds so hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing into the store. Ooh, song change. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. This problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, gossip articles don't sensationalize everything. It feels like they're just instigating the behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, you can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? When you like a column talking about those stories, I bet would sell quite well. It would be like a priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. Could have you ghostwriting, half of our staff do that. They do. You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have the thing yet. You can click the screens later in the game, or maybe that's a new game issue to change the user interface. Make it look different. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Oh yeah, I could also scroll up and read previous text. Forgive me for that mouse wheel slip. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, well, that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the men in front of them, not my family, not to my position as boss, to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods, no. I don't want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Yeah. You were asking something, was it? Drink. Another one? Do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. All right. Oh, wow, that is not nice on the throat. Well, luckily I won't have to see him until much later in the game. Another big beer for Mr. D. 1, 2. Ooh, we got some synth sax here. I'm liking the sound of this song. Mix. Voila. 1 beer. Just hoping I don't pass out. Cheers! Enjoy. Say, kid, did this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place, but aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? I just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no. I always have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it of a boss you still have? What good is it to be a boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that's just like, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still holding production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Yeah. Well, at least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. But the ceiling? The sinks? The toilets? The vents? You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Oh, this guy. Big gut punch fast. Alright. Who's the gut punch? I want to give him a gut punch, alright. A gut punch! 5 Bronson extract, 1 Flanner guide, and optional Karma Train, all aged and mixed. It's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. We're gonna get this guy drunk. What's this? All aged and mixed. Success. Here. Can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come here to our little crack house at all, mister. The hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry. The question then, Mr. Ingram McDouble. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. This is an incident over... there was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me tell you what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. And I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come into our bar then? Somebody recommended me to this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at this place has decent taste. Huh, this song oddly suits the character I'm talking to. Hey Joe, where did he put the dish soap? Gills ran out, but all the sink where it's always been. Alright. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. Ah, the alcohol must be affecting him. So, if you are here for the last stream, obviously this game is a visual novel. The game... storylines branch out depending on how drunk your customers get. You could end up learning certain things about him, and maybe all the karma churn I put in that gut punch is starting to affect Mr. Ingram right here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Lena Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's... an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Do you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they all sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry and the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there was a woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please, this is what I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Honestly, I feel like suplexing him, though. What's in a pile driver? Sounds strong. Bronson extract, Flanner guide, Karmatrine, all mixed. So, Bronson extract I feel is bitter. Maybe Flanner guide is like spice or like heat. It has burning in it. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Ugh. I want to make it big. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we're gonna make it big. Let's just mix it up. Bam. Here. That's fine, I guess. Hey lady, you ever faked an orgasm? Oop, no squeal. I'm sorry, I think I heard it wrong. I asked you if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was thinking about how good a lie can be. And even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give you meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Yeah, I'm gonna need another drink here. Alrighty. Don't you think you're... already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringed weaver. Alright. Where's the jukebox? Let's change this song. Ah. That is better. That's a lot of alcohol! It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Ugh. Oh god. Even making this is giving me flashbacks to similar alcoholic drink experiences I've had drinking very strong drinks. Oh, it has to be aged. This will be aged and remix. Almost looks like the world's chintziest shrimp cocktail. Still kind of pretty though. Try not to drink it too fast. It's up to me. Hey lady, you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel that there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get out or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? I don't want to hear the song. Or that one. Yeah, I like this song too much. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is an alcohol. I don't know, that all adds up. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Can't fuck puppies, at least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then, I can't think of anything that might help. I was expecting you to help me, or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. You don't lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Ugh, boss, I'm gonna take a break. Alright. Oh, I love the save screen of this game. Cyber bartending action. Valhalla. It is safe to keep playing. I need to find this graphic one day. Maybe I'll make it a wallpaper. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Is that all she said? Ah, new songs. We're keeping that one up there. And whoop. Where's the song from the trailer? Cut that one on there. Do we have Commencing Simulation? This one's alright. We'll keep Snowfall on there. No, not Drive Me Wild. Nope. Not that one, I know it wasn't that one. Do we already have this one on here? Anyway. What was this one? I do like this one. I don't remember how to cancel these. Oh, add songs by clicking the titles on the list. You can remove. Oh, right clicking. Oh, look at me ignoring text like a real Let's Player. Alright, let's see here. New songs. Let's see. Commence Simulation. We did that one. We do that one. There's a song that's a remix of Karma Train Dream that I really like. Where do I go from here? Arene. That's the song from the trailer. I like that song a lot, actually. Those who dwell in the shadows. Oh. What about this one? Ah, that's the one! Nighttime Maneuvers. A Star Pierces the Dark. Synth Stitch. We already got. Did we put. No, I like Snowfall. That one was good. Lies Within. Dawn Approaches. With Renewed Hope. Reminiscence. Yeah, too moody. Maybe? Yeah, why not? Ah. I think that's the song from the intro. Yeah, let's not put that one in there. I like the End District. And why not? Because I just love that song too damn much. Okay, back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so uncomfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Oh, it's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss Master Specialist Seipia Sagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service? Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice, too. Well, not cool as in great. And especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow. I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one. That's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. It smells sweet and icy. I wonder if we have something so specific. So let's look for a drink that has ice. Sugar Rush does not have ice. By flavor, sweet. A Sparkle Star. This is aged. What about here? A Blue Fairy. Oh, and then they're all in alphabetical order. A Moonblast. Here we go. Oh, it's only 2 Karma-Trine. This will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 Powder Delta, 1 Chloride, 2 of these. Perfect. So we got Sweet, we got Icy. It's 10. It does not exceed 10, so it is not a big drink. All on the rocks, and it's blended. So the blend drinks, we gotta wait a while until this starts going nuts. Now it's blended. A Moonblast. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed, thanks. We don't have many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with the huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. Oh, so. To rescue, heal, and protect. We're the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Oh, sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. Kind of stuff. Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Man, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. Oh, gosh darn, my mouse wheel is sensitive. I mean, I yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It's like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was the time where we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of the hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights, no? Are those sights? They're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually mean sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but oh, don't worry about it. You didn't mishear. I guess I was expecting a different kind of answer. A kind of answer. Don't worry about it too much. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? I'll see what I can find you. A classy drink, huh? What do we got on the menu? We got beer, a bleeding Jane, and a frothy water. A frothy water is one of each age. PG rated shows food beer stats since 2040. Huh. Well, I mean, it's cheap. What else we got? By type, classy. Let's see. Oh, classy. I picked classic drinks. Okay. Bad Touch, Brentini, a Cold Up Velvet. Oh, she gotta wake up the next morning. We don't wanna get her hangover, and she doesn't go to bars. So I'm under the impression that she don't do well with the heavy alcohol drinks. Let's see. Sour, classy, burning. Is there anything else? Tequila. You know, it has 4 Karma-Trine in it. Classy, a Brentini. I believe that one's kind of big by default. You know, maybe I will just give her the Mercury Blast. It only has 2 in it. 1, 2, 3. 1, all on the rocks and blended. This is what we gave her last time. Oh, there's a lovely blip. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? Oh, she's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? Hmm? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian! No, that's not right. Jillian... Julianne? No, do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason, don't dwell on it that much. Oh, okay, I still feel bad for angering you though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. I don't like angering nice people. Oh, say you're an angel. Worthy of the title Valkyrie! If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today, thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to help go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine is kind of out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why I joined the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one of the least paperwork, and the one with the least amount of paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, why are there different kinds of white knights? There are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask them because they speed up processes, but if you are assigned when a company is suspecting having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed. They lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases on an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? Well, I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember a drink called martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Brandtini, trust me. I'll get you one. A Brandtini. Whoa, that's a sweet drink. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend if you put their would recommend it, but if they're too busy being smug assholes. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1. All aged and mixed. Here, see? Ah, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place. I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry about it. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, what the hell just happened? What was that? It sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left without her helmet. When she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does it mean that Uncle Ingus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright. Where the hell am I? How did I get up here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're a rapist, aren't you? Rapist? The whole lot of you! You're gonna tear my clothes and beat me unconscious and have your horrible way with me and then brutally murder me, don't you? Won't you? Oh, while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Oh, okay. Interrupt me. Oh, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or throw it in her face. Alright, let's get her a sugar rush. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 powdered. No alcohol. We just mix. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I would give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. Calm down. What you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? No! I wouldn't even think of it! Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired or lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and has just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. A few flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. Let's see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? About it. Oh my god! How? Why? How? No! I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did he have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. It says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk at the store. I don't even know your name. Good point. First of all, it's not my name, it's my... Oh, first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Wait. Did she say something about, he even knew your name? Okay. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like Spicy Chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink and go through the door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? You saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? What about the drink? Are you gonna let the fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know that I am not unimportant, and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up. You don't see she's asking for a piano man. You don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day. The strength does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Sour, it's a promotional drink, and it's strong. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that's got some flavor to it. You know, this could also be acidity or sourness. Let's see, this is a big drink, too. 5 of those, 5 of those. Oh, messed up. We accidentally put 4 Bronson Extract in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All on the rocks. Mixed. Piano Man. This is my favorite glass right here. The little key is really pretty. Here? Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in the bar and suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like a music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my sense that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink after a long day of hard work long hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of the newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning, in fact. Oh, I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, I have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. Jill has the maturity of a teenager, so she laughs at swear words and sexual innuendos constantly. The worst part is I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful that the things he says he's so forceful about the things he wants and the people and that wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was, and would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though.
Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. It's hard to be, is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they make me wear skimpy clothes or dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky about how I'd end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Boss sounds like an interesting person. But with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is! She's so cool and collected. But has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense as of the last couple of days. But even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. Can I ask you another one, though? I don't know how much alcohol you... Oh, can I ask you for another... Oh, you can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. She wants a Sorry, I'm not... Ah! A Brandtini! Yeah, that one! Let's see right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Not the strongest drink. A wise choice. Here. Yep. This seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only gym I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. Ever had a dream where you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, or being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. Son of dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase now. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally! This dog's left a mess. I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Joe, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell cleaning to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody should worry about. Ow. I heard that! Why are you asking all these questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idolize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life, and I wholeheartedly agree with this. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? It seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim? How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Here we go. So our results. We made some good money. We got 30% commissions. Today's payment. Tips. Flawless service bonus. That's always nice to have. Here's an extra for helping out that girl. Helping that girl calm down. And today's total funds after the transfer. Yeah. So, apparently in the cyberpunk dystopia of Glitch City, this is chump change. God, it's depressing. Your membership of Shining... Oh yeah, so renew on the 17th. It's the 12th right now. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow planet. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. So, here's another aspect of the gameplay flow here. Jill will want to buy things after work. I'm assuming this is the next day. Looks like it's the next night. Well, she works nights. She probably sleeps during the day. So when she wants to buy something, it's best to go to the shop and buy it. If I do not have this when she starts her next shift, she will get distracted, and then it'll be up to me to remember the orders that she gets. So think of it as like a hard mode if you don't want to do that. Where's the hollow planet? Here it is. $600. I also want to buy... I want to buy this Mulan tea. It's usually a good idea to get any of these like specialty liquors as soon as you can. $100. Jesus, it's half my account right there. You coveted tea-based liquor. It tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. That sounds absolutely delicious. That sounds like something I'd have with a couple of my tea-having friends. Two of which are here, but one of them is not so much a drinker, but we could just have regular tea with her. Let's buy this, because this will be important later. We still have 5 days until we have to make our payment for this service Jill pays for. And then here we have the tablet, which I forgot to explore on the first day. So let's take a look at it now. So the tablet, well, we could save and load here, which I'm going to do right now. I definitely need to save. And then we also have, let's see, the music we've unlocked. Is the hollow planet around here? Or was it a hollow plant? I think it was this thing right here, a hollow plant. I totally misread that. Welcome, Jill Music. Here's Mr. Donovan's newspaper right here. Local Woman, Local Hero. By Lana Smithy. Oh, one of the interns sharing ghost name. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemisville Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Mid-air? That sounds a bit too fantastical. I wonder if this is connected to Dana and Kim. Let's see. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. How dare. This is not a real surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. A total of 6,000 votes. It looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing, and that's good because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. I can can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. I didn't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to puke. Ugh. I hope it's put out of sale. Shrimp is so artificial, it doesn't trigger any of my allergies. I wonder if that might be a Shadowrun reference. Almost every protein source in Shadowrun is shrimp or krill. I should look, Ellenwin says, Mulan tea, let's do it. We totally should. I'll have to look up tea-based liquors, after the stream. Now I'm curious. And none of that hot toddy stuff. I want something fermented that's, like, nice. I wonder if there are liquors out there made with fermented tea water. I think I may be Alice Rabbit. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. Smithy. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it impossible to imagine a gifted dog uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense. Or maybe. I don't read binary, and I don't want to take the time to find out what that all says. Let's turn off the scan lines, and I'm going to screenshot this. I'll have to look that up later. But I do like playing with the scan lines on. Not so much because like of the aesthetic, but because this game has some bright colors and the scan lines kind of tone it down. It's really easy on my eyes. Danger you, dangerous opinions. I think this is supposed to be this world's 4chan. Oh wait, no, let's look at the Miki Concert one. Miki Concert, okay, let's limit all concert conversations to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend, why would you lie on the internet? Boyfriend, ha, wow. Fucking normies, get out. This is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Ooh, I wonder if that's, Say. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with Miki, with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. Excuse me. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Now that I think of it. You think they're planning on something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me with stuff like that, please. I have enough as it is. Well, we're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if they get... how do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Mark more. She normally leaves a funny ASI2 drawing and a message. Something like, happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? Alice is the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. This thread is closed. God, I'm so glad I don't go on that website anymore. Last thread. Anna wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know! And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes, so I was right. This is going to be difficult. Now you have a point to be direct, and now you have to be direct to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm feeling love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anna, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Who's the attention whore again? Boy, howdy. So glad I don't go on that website anymore. Okay, so we have our Hollow Planet. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeed in real life? You're just lonely. So I bought the thing. Let's go to work. December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill! Oh, I have something I could make it sound like she's in a helmet. What? Oh, bah!
That's a sound you don't hear every day.
Boss, what are you even doing with that helmet?
I was just about to ask you where it came from.
A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'll eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first?
I don't plan on evaluating every move, Jill. I just act.
Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet. Oh,
Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it.
you sound happy.
Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool.
Hello?
Strange that you're late, Gil.
Yeah, there was traffic. Ah!
Don't run, you have work to do!
I'm not going back to Hong Kong!
Hong Kong?
Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe.
The what, where now?
Nothing, never mind.
She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Oh, you all set? Yep. Alright. Let's change some songs. Let's start from the back of the list. I do want to start with Welcome to Valhalla, though. Let's see. The assignment. An alternate reality. I'm in the mood for some moody stuff right now. Some of these conversations got pretty real. So who's to say maybe we won't have a few extra conversations like that. Ooh, underground club. Huh. I kinda like this. Yeah, let's go with that one. Out of orbit. Follow the trail. Oh, this was the song from the second trailer. Yeah, maybe. I want some Shadowrun sounding music. Or Blade Runner? City that never sleeps. Heart of the city. Yeah, we could do that one. Desk. I like that one. Skyline. And my favorite song. Ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What? I thought you weren't going to be here until the end of the game. I'm not doing the voice again. That murdered my throat. Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual, gee, I wonder what he means. A nice big burr. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of these bad boys, 2 Flanner guides, and 8 of the Comachine. Did I mess up somewhere? I feel like this should have added up to 20. Oh, 4 of these. There we go. Usually brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. All mix. There you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning into the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. Let's see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell you. And to those who weren't here the last time, Lilims are the androids of this society. They're named after... they're called Lilims after the offspring of Lilith, who is the mother of demons from the Old Testament. I believe that's the case. Don't be afraid to quote me if I'm wrong. Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? The hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was at Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong. And I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. Were you in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with the investors when the damned riots broke out. Seriously, though, did they really think the laws were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many times they have different no matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. Wow, Mr. Donovan's pretty fucking smart. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. General fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs is a key factor in the plans. Everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... The second thought, maybe it's better to be Lasonic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, Brett. I mean, I guess even without the scholarship, they would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I probably not remember much of. Do you suppose how easy Chinese can be? Do you know how to speak Mandarin? Do you know how to speak Chinese? Did you say Chinese or did I just... Yeah. The only translator available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. I feel like you suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese. Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? I mean, when people say Chinese, they usually refer to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the only one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Huh. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. Let's get a Mars Blast. Whoa, that is strong. A manly drink for a manly man. Maybe this might be spicy. I always figured this was bitter. One powder delta, 4 of these bad boys, and 2 of these all blended. I put 5 in there, fuck. Ah, messed up. Luckily that won't get deducted from my pay. 1, 2, 3, we blend? A Mars glass. Here. What else is on the telly? Fucking the Donovan, let's put the news on. This Alice Rabbit logo. I'm assuming that's Alice Rabbit. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you, all that. Yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. But that and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can tell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple in their eyes. But make one fucking mistake, it's all over. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, I had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in the article about the animal in the article about cougars in nearby forests. All because a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having a picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win, you will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. They're on a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview. The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, the sneaky little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? You have to pay for something? Basically, when the encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front paper. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Bitter. Give him a suplex. I wonder if something will, you know what? Let's play it safe. I don't think I want him to get drunk. It's a sunshine cloud. Here, I said 1, 2, 1, 2. On the rocks, blended. Ooh, that looks pretty. It's a girly drink, though. Is there anything else here? Bitter. Let's just give him this one. Yeah, a grizzly temple. Oh, it only has a little. Fuck it, let's just serve this. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. And that guy's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've heard less problems dealing with SoCal justice warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in a swimsuit in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, and they are trigger happy against defamation. About a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And we're still more polite than that producer. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move in the same way as a bag of batteries is more pleasant. Pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. I was, tiring. Hey, Joe, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Help, I can't take the helmet off! Yeah, very, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie type white... Oh, how to take off a Valkyrie type white knight helmet? It's not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage the client's proper... What, did he just run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone who might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. What was that number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, well, Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. It's Dorothy! Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Goodness, my throat. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. So this is Dorothy. Dorothy is a sex worker, Lilum. She very much loves her job. Very questionable how she approaches and how she sells herself, though. But we'll get into that as we get to know her. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater that fetish, but my contract misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh, I'll work something out. Maybe I can get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials. Take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Oh, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman, simple enough. It was originally called a pretty woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. Sweet, promotional, happy drink. 5 of this, 5 of this. This is a big drink. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Ooh, interesting glass. 1 piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday? I can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really any contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, you could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence and I will make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a sending offer though. Oh, hey John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did he do? What did he do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. It seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary if it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Oh, I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there was a girl that I wanted to see if... there was a girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... Ahem! A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday I was a bit different. Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it wasn't weird. It was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. And apparently Dorothy is connected to what was his name? Ingram. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m. just as requested and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have him have his way with me, but after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year, he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Since she died 4 years ago. Aww. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. That kind of people? Nobody, I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Looks like she constructs people with issues. Oh god, that's sad. Maybe he did the sex tour to cope with the loss of his daughter. 1, 2, all on the rocks and blended. Alright. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes a bit like sugar jammed in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no, and this is the thing with Dorothy. So, before that concern pops up, Dorothy is mentally, and she's mentally 24, and she has been active for 24 years. Like when she was activated as a Lilum, she's been alive for 24 years. So by all intents and purposes, she is 24. But given that she's a sex worker, she needed something, a gimmick, a hook. So her body is that of a teenager. It's a lot to unpack. Out of the factory, you look like little kids because of our development needs need to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 2 passes 3 maturity tests, you can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And remember, this is a terrible cyberpunk world. Everything's expensive. The government pumps nanomachines into the atmosphere so they can monitor every living creature in the city. And everyone does what they can to survive. Dorothy just happens to cater to a very questionable and problematic group of people. But she's 24? It's all very complicated. But interesting conversations to have with these characters. Oh, so when people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm mean. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Also, I have a baby face, so I was still being mistaken for a high schooler at the age of 28. Now people assume I'm in my early 20s, but still annoying when you're 30 fucking 3. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil, Mr. Jamie. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you will hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose that'd be impolite of me to reject. I'll take you up on your offer. Hey, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'm fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. And that girl puts me on the edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. So, 1 big sunshine. What's in a sunshine cloud? This was the really pretty one, right? Yeah, it tastes like chocolate. It tastes like all chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. I remember this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Optional karma train. I do like getting Dorothy drunk because she has hilarious stories. Yes, and the Lilim androids can get drunk. They are very similar to humans. Let's put a little bit of alcohol in here. Do 7? Let's do 7. Let's max it out. Okay, on the rocks, blended. And now for slot 2, a gut punch. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. We'll put a little bit in here for Gil. All aged and mixed. Service. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. Thank you, Jill. And thank you, Jill. That's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. And go ahead. I don't think you can ask me anything. I don't think you asked me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in another person after, well, after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. God damn it, Dorothy. This is a semi-myth that nobody has tried to that's a semi-myth nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When being assaulted or the like, when we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines are still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that these nanomachines help improve performance, and that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, I know that's not what I... Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need you. I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming? Sorry, I need to take care... sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I'm apologizing. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, you don't have... do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? But I can. Better not make him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered delta. Minor guide. 2 karmatrine, all blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Really? Oh, because of probably the Bronson extract. Sometimes the really strong drinks aren't all that powerful alcoholic-wise, but their sharp taste can, well, feel like a slap across the face. Help get the blood pumping. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. you been to war? Well, life's a war. We fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to war. Not an official one, at least. It's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've been often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Are you worried about police or the like? No. First of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Yeah, apparently Jamie's an assassin. We meet folk from all kinds of walks of life here at Valhalla. Go from sex workers to newspaper CEOs to a professional assassin, who's apparently a delight to be around. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She can take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire, you? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. That's the rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if I left it a mystery. Which leads me to believe she just might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite a show. Good news, Jill, the helmet came off and you can take a break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. It's always so soothing. Maybe I should screenshot the image before the logo comes up, after the logo comes up, and then the last image, and have it like a transitioning wallpaper. That sounds like a good idea, actually. It is now safe to keep playing. Boss should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. We're gonna keep this the same. It could take a couple of minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. When did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure? Take it away, now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open, great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? Well, this is a bar. Oh, well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? Oh, I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's just too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Well, lucky for us, we have this lovely Oolong spice tea. We also have a fedora with a plum, filled with perfume with a plum floating in the middle. Well, Simpsons reference, we'll just ignore that. And we'll give you the rug. Huh. I don't remember having to serve bottled drinks like this, but here you go, miss. Here you go. Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea? Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. Oh. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? Oh no, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira! Miki? No. Put more spirit into it. Yes, she's the singer from the articles we've been reading about. Kira! Miki. Almost there. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki! That's it, you're all feeling it. Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! And don't ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilum that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilum who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilum you're looking for. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making the last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Will your producer be mad when you go back? He will. But it's not the first time I've done this. He still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many. 100,000 is not many? What exactly is? Hold on then, based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything up soft? Soft isn't alcohol-free? No, I meant soft isn't soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. I'm gonna look up this really quick because I have no idea what she's talking about. Oh, okay. So she wants a blue fairy. Oh, it says soft right there. Huh. How did I not notice that? Okay, we're gonna get her really friggin' drunk because I've never seen this cutscene I've never seen this branch of her conversation. But apparently, she can get really drunk and the conversation takes an interesting turn. No, I don't want to make it big. So we'll put Flannerhide or one of these and max out the rest. All age and mixed. A blue fairy. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Huh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. These kinds of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep that in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess? No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, Who should I make it out to? Maybe it's for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill. Never lose your star. Kira Migi. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, they're a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. She fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection, but I guess it's the same. Oh wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fall— God, maybe she could really hold her liquor. Maybe I should have packed it with Karmatrine. The stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. And this one I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned, the weather forecast is accurate. The sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love Is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets are worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can get you. Oh, dang it. She's so nice! I don't want to give her something, I don't want to get her drunk now. Let's see. Oh, a sunshine cloud usually works. Oh, and this was a soft drink, too. On the rocks blended. Ah, man, I could really go for a drink myself. Personally, I'm quite fond of mojitos. Anything that has tequila in it. Anything that has rum in it. And, oh, what was the last one? A drink called an alien secretion. It has a very unflattering name, I am well aware, but it's delicious. It's a mixture of melon liqueur, coconut rum, and pineapple juice. It's a very, very sweet drink. I like to pack it with ice. And, you know, take sips of it throughout the day. As the ice waters it down, it gets less sweet, and then I can just drink it normally. It's a very delicious sweet drink. Try this. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki. I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Wow. Quite the change. Going from jazz to piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You can argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I could only take that power to so many people. Being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. I feel like going to that girl. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Yeah, the boss. Does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Yo, huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. I see. Should I take you to a wrestling match sometime? Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Phil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave home. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Oh, she gave me $300 to buy a snack. That's nice and also reflective of this world, which is also depressing. Nice. Another lovely flawless bonus. Alright. So, wow, 2-hour stream. I guess I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining my stream. Be sure to follow if you enjoyed it. And thank you, everyone. Don't forget to drink responsibly, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and have a good day.